Welcome. Today, we're diving into the world of regulatory agencies. You may have heard this term in the news or in discussions about government oversight. But what exactly does it mean? Regulatory agencies play a crucial role in shaping the rules and standards that affect our daily lives, from the food we eat to the financial systems we rely on. In this video, we'll break down what a regulatory agency is, why they exist, and how they impact both individuals and businesses. Let's start by understanding the basic definition and purpose of these important organizations. A regulatory agency is a government body created to enforce specific laws and regulations. These agencies are responsible for monitoring compliance, setting standards, and taking action when rules are broken. Unlike legislative bodies that make laws, regulatory agencies interpret and apply these laws in practical, everyday situations. Their main goal is to protect the public interest, ensure fairness, and maintain order in various sectors such as health, finance, environment, and more. By doing so, they help create a safe and predictable environment for everyone. You might wonder, why are regulatory agencies necessary? The answer lies in the complexity of modern society. With so many industries and activities, it's impossible for lawmakers to oversee every detail. Regulatory agencies fill this gap by focusing on specific areas, like food safety or environmental protection. They have the expertise to create detailed rules and respond quickly to new challenges. Without these agencies, there would be less oversight, potentially leading to unsafe products, unfair business practices, or environmental harm. Regulatory agencies are established by governments, usually through legislation. This means that a law is passed to create the agency, define its powers, and outline its responsibilities. Sometimes, agencies are formed in response to public demand for better oversight, or after a crisis reveals gaps in regulation. Once created, these agencies operate independently or as part of a larger government department, depending on their mandate. Their authority comes directly from the laws that establish them. Regulatory agencies perform several key functions. First, they create detailed rules and standards based on the laws they enforce. Second, they monitor compliance by inspecting businesses and reviewing reports. Third, they investigate complaints and take enforcement actions, such as issuing fines or shutting down operations that break the rules. Finally, they often educate the public and industry about regulations to promote voluntary compliance. These functions help maintain order and protect the public. There are many regulatory agencies around the world, each with its own area of focus. For example, the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, in the United States oversees food and medicine safety. The Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, regulates pollution and environmental standards. In finance, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, monitors stock markets. Each of these agencies plays a unique role in keeping society safe and fair. Regulatory agencies are typically structured with a leadership team, such as a board or a single commissioner, and various departments that handle different tasks. These departments might focus on rulemaking, enforcement, research, or public outreach. The structure is designed to ensure that the agency can effectively carry out its mission and respond to new challenges as they arise. One of the main jobs of a regulatory agency is to create rules that interpret and implement laws. This process usually involves research, public input, and careful drafting. Agencies often publish proposed rules and invite comments from the public and stakeholders. After considering feedback, they finalize the rules and publish them for everyone to follow. This process helps ensure that regulations are practical and fair. When someone breaks a regulation, agencies have the authority to take enforcement actions. This can include issuing warnings, fines, or even shutting down operations. The goal is not just to punish, but to encourage compliance and protect the public. Agencies may also work with law enforcement if criminal activity is involved. Enforcement is a key part of maintaining trust in the system. To ensure that rules are being followed, regulatory agencies conduct regular monitoring and inspections. Inspectors may visit businesses, review records, or test products. These activities help catch problems early and prevent harm. Monitoring is ongoing, and agencies often use data and technology to improve their effectiveness. Regulatory agencies don't just enforce rules, they also educate the public and industries about regulations. This might include publishing guides, holding workshops, or providing online resources. By helping people understand the rules, agencies promote voluntary compliance and reduce the need for enforcement. One of the biggest challenges for regulatory agencies is balancing different interests. They must protect the public while also considering the needs of businesses and the economy. This often requires careful judgment and consultation with experts and stakeholders. Agencies strive to create rules that are effective but not overly burdensome. Regulatory agencies are expected to operate transparently and be accountable to the public. This means they must explain their decisions, publish reports, and allow for public input. Many agencies are subject to oversight by courts or legislative bodies, ensuring they act within their authority and in the public interest. There are many types of regulatory agencies, each focusing on a specific sector. Some oversee health and safety, like the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA. Others focus on the environment, finance, transportation, or communications. Each type of agency has unique rules and responsibilities tailored to its sector. Regulatory agencies can be independent or part of the executive branch. Independent agencies operate outside direct presidential control, giving them more autonomy. Executive agencies, on the other hand, are part of government departments and report to the president or a minister. The structure affects how much political influence the agency faces. Most regulatory agencies are funded by government budgets, which means they rely on taxpayer money. Some agencies also collect fees from the industries they regulate. Funding levels can affect how well an agency can carry out its mission, hire staff, and invest in new technology. Regulatory agencies face many challenges, including limited resources, changing technology, and political pressure. They must adapt to new risks and find ways to enforce rules effectively. Sometimes, agencies are criticized for being too strict or too lenient. Balancing these pressures is a constant challenge. Some regulatory agencies operate at the international level. For example, the World Health Organization, WHO, sets global health standards, while the International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, regulates air travel. These agencies help coordinate rules across countries and address issues that cross borders. The public can participate in the regulatory process by submitting comments on proposed rules, attending hearings, or joining advisory committees. This involvement helps agencies understand different perspectives and create better regulations. Public participation is a cornerstone of transparent and effective regulation. If someone disagrees with a regulatory agency's decision, they often have the right to appeal. Courts can review agency actions to ensure they follow the law and respect individual rights. This judicial review acts as a check on agency power and helps maintain fairness. Regulatory capture happens when an agency is influenced too much by the industry it regulates rather than serving the public interest. This can lead to weak enforcement or rules that favor businesses over consumers. Preventing capture is a major concern for governments and watchdog groups. Regulatory agencies are part of a broader system of checks and balances. Legislatures can change the laws agencies enforce, courts can review agency actions, and the public can hold agencies accountable through participation and oversight. This system helps prevent abuse of power and ensures agencies serve the public. As society changes, regulations must be updated to address new risks and technologies. Agencies regularly review and revise their rules to stay relevant. This process can involve research, public input, and collaboration with other agencies or experts. Technology is changing how regulatory agencies work. They use data analytics, digital tools, and online platforms to monitor compliance and communicate with the public. At the same time, new technologies like artificial intelligence create new regulatory challenges that agencies must address. Ethical considerations are central to regulatory work. Agencies must act fairly, avoid conflicts of interest, and make decisions based on evidence. Ethics rules and codes of conduct help guide agencies, staff, and build public trust. Many regulatory agencies focus on protecting consumers from unsafe products, fraud, or unfair practices. They set standards, investigate complaints, and take action against violators. Consumer protection is a key reason why regulatory agencies exist. Agencies like the EPA are responsible for protecting the environment. They set limits on pollution, enforce clean air and water standards, and promote sustainability. Environmental regulation helps ensure a healthy planet for future generations. Financial regulatory agencies oversee banks, stock markets, and other financial institutions. Their job is to prevent fraud, ensure stability, and protect investors. Financial regulation is essential for a healthy economy and public confidence in the financial system. Agencies like OSHA and the FDA focus on health and safety. They set standards for workplaces, food, and medicine to protect people from harm. Health and safety regulation saves lives and improves quality of life. Transportation agencies regulate roads, railways, air travel, and shipping. They set safety standards, inspect vehicles, and investigate accidents. Their work keeps people and goods moving safely and efficiently. Communications agencies oversee television, radio, internet, and telecommunications. They set rules for content, competition, and access. Their work ensures that information flows freely and fairly in society. Some regulatory agencies focus on specific industries, such as energy, agriculture, or aviation. These agencies develop specialized rules and work closely with industry experts. Their deep knowledge helps them address unique challenges in each sector. Independence is important for regulatory agencies to avoid political interference. Independent agencies can make decisions based on evidence and public interest, rather than political pressure. This helps build trust and credibility. Accountability means that agencies must answer for their actions. This can include audits, performance reviews, and public reporting. Accountability ensures that agencies use their power responsibly and serve the public good. Regulatory agencies often work together to address complex issues that cross sectors. For example, health and environmental agencies may collaborate on pollution and public health. Collaboration helps agencies share knowledge and resources. Experts play a vital role in regulatory agencies. Scientists, economists, engineers, and other specialists provide the knowledge needed to create effective rules. Their expertise ensures that regulations are based on evidence and best practices. The people who work at regulatory agencies are dedicated professionals committed to public service. Agency culture emphasizes integrity, transparency, and continuous learning. Staff training and development are key to keeping agencies effective. Regulatory agencies are embracing innovation to improve their work. This includes using new technologies, adopting flexible approaches, and encouraging industry innovation. Innovative regulation can help agencies respond faster and more effectively to new challenges. Public trust is essential for regulatory agencies to succeed. Trust is built through transparency, fairness, and consistent enforcement. When people trust agencies, they are more likely to follow rules and support regulation. Let's look at the FDA as a case study. The Food and Drug Administration regulates food, medicine, and medical devices in the U.S. It sets safety standards, approves new drugs, and recalls dangerous products. The FDA's work has a direct impact on public health and safety. The Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, is another example. The EPA sets and enforces environmental standards, monitors pollution, and promotes sustainability. Its work helps protect air, water, and land for everyone. The Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, oversees financial markets in the U.S. It enforces rules against fraud, ensures transparency, and protects investors. The SEC's work is vital for a stable and trustworthy financial system. The future of regulatory agencies will be shaped by new technologies, global challenges, and changing public expectations. Agencies must continue to adapt, innovate, and build trust to remain effective. Their role in protecting the public and ensuring fairness will only become more important. To sum up, regulatory agencies are essential for maintaining order, protecting the public, and ensuring fairness in society. They create and enforce rules, educate the public, and adapt to new challenges. Understanding how these agencies work helps us appreciate their impact on our daily life. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of regulatory agencies. Whether it's food safety, environmental protection, or financial stability, these agencies play a vital role in our lives. By understanding their purpose and function, we can better engage with the systems that shape our society.